Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Coffee with the Coach. I'm Don Stevens, and of course, the Amherst head coach, Seth Appert, and this is presented by Tim Hortons. Coach, you have to be a coach. You got to be a mom, a dad, a babysitter at times. You got to be all these different things. How do you deal with all these different personalities?
At the end of the day, most coaches, I know I am, are your people. I'm a people person. So I like building relationships. I like getting to know who our players are as human beings, what makes them tick. And then you try to be the best coach for that person while being the coach you need to be for the team. So I think that the more you get to know somebody and you understand where they're coming from, that allows you to coach them where they're at. Because that's a big thing. You need to meet them mentally where they are, not where always you want them to be. And understanding when they need a kick in the butt, when they need an arm around them, when they need to be told that you believe in them. And those are hard things, and you have to spend the time relationship-wise to know those things.
But each person is different. I mean, there's somebody who responds to a kick in the butt. There's somebody else who responds to a pat on the back. You got to know which is which.
You do. Absolutely. You got to spend time, invest time getting to know your players and understanding what motivates them and how to motivate them. And then also there's times that even if they're a player that is needed more of an arm around them, there's still sometimes you got to kick them in the butt. You know, that's just the reality.
Earlier in your coaching career, you were with the National Development Programs, which was mainly teenagers. Then you were in college, and there was kind of a little bit older group. And now you're dealing with men that are married with their own kids, all the way down to youngsters that are the first time away from home. What's the most difficult part of that to deal with?
The younger guys for sure. I think I've really enjoyed the older guys. I didn't know if I would. I've really enjoyed that young age group. I loved coaching at the national program. Really enjoyed my time in college. So I didn't know how it would be coaching the older men with wives and kids and things like that. I have found that extremely rewarding. There's a different relationship you can have with them. With Yuri Kulik and Rosane and Paterka and Quinn or whatever that is, you're more of a mentor to those guys, a big brother, because you're trying to guide them along in their career and their life because they're just so young when they come to you. But with a guy like Ethan Prow or Michael Mersch, you can develop a different type of relationship. They're married, they have kids. Those are things you can share with them. My experiences as a father and a husband, and you can talk. More as peers almost, so to speak. So I've really enjoyed the relationships that we've been able to develop as a staff with our older players.
Well, whatever you're doing a great job, because I have yet to hear of any of these players that don't love to be here and playing for you and the coaching staff. So
I'm sure there's plenty.
I don't know. I haven't heard it anyway. Great job. So, all right, thank you again for joining us for Coffee with the Coach, presented by Tim Hortons.